Destroyers open fire. Missiles launch. Warships shoot into the sea. It's a show of force ahead of China's military anniversary, training for war in the East China and Yellow Seas. Soldiers also recently ran drills around Pingtan Island, China's closest point to Taiwan, just over 77 miles away, renewing fears of a cross-strait crisis, triggered by House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's possible trip to the island. She's already in Asia and released an itinerary, with no mention of Taiwan. But Taiwanese and U.S. officials have told CNN she's expected to visit Taiwan this week and stay overnight. In a call with President Joe Biden last week, Chinese leader Xi Jinping warned those who play with fire will perish by it. A prominent hawkish voice in China even suggested that if U.S. fighter jets escort Pelosi's plane into Taiwan, China's military should forcibly dispel Pelosi's plane. If ineffective, then shoot them down. The tweet has now been banned. He doesn't represent the official government stance, but state media has been promoting his threat. It's not just that Pelosi would be the most powerful U.S. official to visit in 25 years, but Beijing also sees her as a hostile figure. She's been a staunch critic of China for decades. In 1991, 2 years after China's military brutally cracked down on student protesters around Tiananmen Square, Pelosi traveled there and held a banner that read, "To those who died for democracy in China." U.S. President Joe Biden has raised concerns over Pelosi's trip.
The military thinks it's not a good idea right now.
This Chinese state media video says Pelosi is only going to Taiwan to boost her political career, and that America's fragmented government cannot agree on what to do about Taiwan. Neither side can afford to look weak. If Pelosi doesn't go, it could look like the U.S. is caving to China's bullying. Whereas Xi Jinping is just months away from a key political meeting where he's expected to seek an unprecedented third term.
Given the overreaching that Xi Jinping has been doing, I don't believe we can count on his good judgment.
For now, he's keeping the world guessing as to whether the threats are just bluffing, or if Beijing is actually ready for a crisis that could escalate into a war that no one wants. Selena Wang, CNN, Beijing.